Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Starfield. On this quest called Echoes of the Past, Delgado has asked me to meet him on a planet called Suvorov, the supposed origin of Kryx's legacy. Together we'll be exploring an supermax prison called The Lock in an effort to uncover information about the elusive treasure. But before we do that, we're listening to some very exciting... What the heck is this? What? They all look like this. Look at this. So I applied a patch right before I started playing, and the patch, holy cow, they're all like this. The patch is supposed to add like a buggy vehicle that you could drive around on the surface of a planet. But apparently, what does it say? Default planet material. The swap hasn't occurred. You shouldn't be seeing this. Well, I am. I am seeing it. Oh, it's even on the sun over here. Okay. All right. That's pretty funny. Wow. Anyway, it's not really what I came out here to look at, but that's pretty hilarious. What we're doing also is we're listening to these oh so exciting tapes. Are they under notes? These interviews with Kryx that SSNN did. Do I have them here? Yeah. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I actually did go online to find out where the first one was. Honestly, I don't know how to get back to where it is. I mean, it might be down this lift here. It's between where your ship is docked and the entrance to the key, which may be in this direction.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get killed.
Yeah, I think it might be out here in the docking bay. We don't want to miss out on any of these exciting interviews. There it is, right there. Okay, right there next to this guy.
You either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
Okay, so we listened to interviews, I don't know, 2 and 3 in the last episode. I actually don't remember. But we're going to listen to interview 1 here, interview part 1.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Kryx. Good evening, Mr. Kryx.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then Grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I'd call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you're taking the leap? That Jasper Kryx is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
So yeah, in part 2 of the interview, he talked about being, well, I guess basically an orphan, and kind of like our character. You know, he didn't have any parents, but he, instead of what my character did, which was just try to survive, by, I don't know, however, whatever. You can see it this way too.
Looking to start something?
Kryx decided to go into piracy, and he robbed a bunch of people, joined the Crimson Scar, ended up becoming leader of the Crimson Scar, and then even though things were going well in New Atlantis, he decided to go out into space. So that was parts 2 and 3 of the interview. We'll listen to part 4 now, as we scroll all the way down here, and we'll listen to part 4 of his interview. This is at the end of part 3. He was thrown into the key. He was thrown into jail, into the lock, not into the key.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC Security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC Security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gail. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamned interview.
Well, what is the point of the interview? I don't know. Let's see if we find out in part 5.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy, in turn, sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, All the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC Sysdef?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC Sysdef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Try to justify it, Kryx. Part 6.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
I know Sysdef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the directionless to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. If you were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
Okay. And then finally, part 7.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Kryx need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job? Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gale, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you. In front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
He's such a badass. It's going to be awesome bringing him and the Crimson Fleet down. Can you really bring the Crimson Fleet down in this game? I don't know. We're going to try it, though. All right. Well, let's... That's not the right button. Let's head back to... Well, actually, we could just go this way. Yeah, we could just go over here. And I guess we're just going to hop on our ship and go down to the surface.
Hi. Please disregard.
Let us board our beautiful junk heap. And let's see here. Do I have anything that I need to transfer out of my inventory? I've got a couple. I've got a Kraken. I've got a Solstice here that I don't need to be running around with. I've got a spacesuit to jump off. I've got some packs here. An extra helmet. And some extra gear. Okay, we'll dump all of that stuff off. We'll have a little seat here. And we'll go down to the surface. Suvorov. I don't know if we would have an opportunity to use our rover if we had one, but it doesn't matter because we need to go to a place and have a module installed before we could use the rover. So we can't use the rover anyway. So we're going to take a look at this planet here. Suvarov, open planet map. And we're going to go down to the lock. Whoops, that's not the right button. The lock here. And hopefully the surface of the planet won't look weird. I don't know, actually it'd be cool if it did. No, it looks normal. Let's exit the ship. Okay, so... Oh, cool. Got a little bit of snow falling here, it looks like, maybe. Now our quest says, now that I've landed on Suvorov, I should speak to Delgado and discover the next stage of our plan. Alright, Delgado. Great place to meet. Out here in this ice-cold place. Fleet Rook.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving. Whoops. Oh.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Oh. You're going to take Mathis's side of her mine, cut the crap, let's get down to business. And here I thought you liked surprises, or I always keep my word. Yeah, just cut the crap. Let's get down to business, all right?
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Kryx's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Really? Don't worry, Mathis isn't capable of thinking. Why search the lock for information on Kryx's legacy?
Before he touched off the riots, Kryx spent time behind bars at the lock. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to start here.
Okay, what exactly do you expect us to find?
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Kryx's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it.
Okay. Let's insult Mathis. Don't worry, Mathis isn't capable of thinking.
If that was supposed to be a joke, I am not laughing.
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his head with a crowbar.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I don't like working for free. Mathis was the one shooting off at the mouth, or understood. Yeah, man, I hear you, but I don't like working for free.
Smartest thing you've said all day.
If I hear one more thing from either of you about getting paid for this job, I will put a bullet in your head myself. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Fine. Go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Okay, let's get moving here. The quest now says, I've rendezvoused. How's that for a word? I've rendezvoused with Delgado on Suvorov. Along with Mathis, a fellow Crimson Fleet rook, we're supposed to head to the entrance of the lock. So let's do that. Let's head to the entrance of the lock. He said we're not supposed to loot anything. We'll see how that goes. I'm the fastest. You guys are slow. I am faster than you. Whoa. Oh, you know what? I'm going to let these guys use all their ammo. I'm not using ammo on these things. You do it. The problem with doing that is that they'll probably take a really long time to kill these things. Look how pathetic they are. Oh, no, actually they did a pretty good job. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and loot them.
Feel free to keep the fragrant bits to yourself.
Yeah, I'll keep all the bits. Oh, there's more. Okay, again, I'm not going to waste my ammo. I'll let them take care of it.
Now we are having fun.
Now we are having fun. We weren't having fun before, but we are now. According to my compass, there's still one more out here. There it is. Good job, team. Wow, you were slow, Andre. Just jeez. Why are you so slow? I like the way the ice looks.
Let's go! Just get started. Watch my back.
Let's see. Oh.
Something may be nearby.
Watch out.
Oh. Something's gonna pop up. There it is. Get it. Good job. Uh-oh. Something big? You guys take care of that way. I'm gonna pick up these vital fluids. You guys take care of that. I'm gonna go over here and see if there's anything worth looting. Ooh, look, a spacesuit workbench. A weapon case. Let's see what's inside of it. Let's see here. We could do this one on the outside. Doot. And that leaves us with, what the? Oh. Okay, there's no oneer. So I have to undo that. Oh, that sucks. This one we could do, and that would leave us with, that one doesn't work on the outside. That one doesn't work on the outside. This one does. Try this one. Try this one. We're in. And then we'll do maybe this one. Okay. And then this one maybe. Let's see what we got. A modified arc. Really? An arc welder? Alright, whatever. Some cartridges. Some ammo. Antimicrobial. Some sealant.
Lost them.
Okay. So I guess these clowns aren't going to fight this thing without me nearby. Hey, there's one over here, guys. Guys. Oh, okay. Weapon case. Inside. Nova light, particle fuse, ammo. Okay. We're going over there. Okay, there's the doors. Oh, wow, more weapons stuff. Storage crate. Oh, okay, now we have to unlock this thing. Well, let's see how this goes. We'll try... oh, this is not going to go well. We'll save the ones. Yeah, I am just totally winging this, man. Probably not too smart, but... whatever. Oh, yeah, see, like, I've already run into a problem here. I've got 2 left, but I don't have any 2s. I've got 2 1s, but, you know, I should probably be saving these 1s for later. But we'll just motor on down here and see how this goes. Okay. Yep. I don't have anything that's going to unlock this thing, doggone it. Shoot. Yep, this won't work. Okay. Well, I have obviously made a huge mistake in coming this way. Because I need a 1-er. That really sucks. Yeah, that sucks, man. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I really want to spend a lot of time trying to get in here, but we'll try these biggins first. Try this 4. That leaves me with a 2. And then on this one... this is the one that I used 2 of the 1s on before. But I think we could get it down to just using 1 of the 1s. And then this one here... that'll work, but it leaves me with a 1. I'm pretty sure I got into this thing before without using a 1-er. I think I did. Ah, crud. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. If I do this one, I'll need a 1. And then to get in here... okay, I got a 3-er that should work. Okay. Alright, we're in. Let's see what we got. Really? 73 credits in a gray leather jumpsuit? That sucked. That sucked, man. That was totally not worth it.
There was something out there. It's gone now.
Oh, oh. Are they fighting something? Oh, there's some over here. There's some popping up over next to me here. Oh, oh. Get it. Get it, Delgado. Shoot the ground somewhere. Oh, yeah. Hey, one of them's fighting me now. Take care of that for me, will you? Again, I just don't want to waste the ammo. I'll let them fight him. Anything good over here? Holy cow, there's a ton of them left. Wow. Oopsies. Yeah, look at my compass. There's a ton of them showing up on the compass.
Cover me.
I'm gonna go ahead and loot these dudes. Speak to Delgado at the outer door to the lock. What does the quest say now? I've reached the exterior entrance to the lock. I should speak to Delgado and see what he's planned next. But yeah, he said no questions. He doesn't want us to ask any questions. Oh, wow, more goodies. Nice. Oh, more over here. All right. Hey, Mathis.
Can't talk right now. We've got a job to do.
Oh, suddenly you're all Mr. Job Doer.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Kryx laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Uh-huh. Refresh my memory, what was the lock?
About 100 years ago, this icebox was a maximum security penitentiary for the UC. Originally, they just tossed prisoners onto the surface of Suvorov. But after people cried foul, they built this place. Cozy, huh?
Exactly how long was Jasper Kryx in this place?
Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived.
I thought in the interview he said he was there 2 years. You know, the problem is that we don't know what's inside.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya?
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off.
Continue exploring the lock.
Let's go.
With the doors to the lock unsealed, Delgado is having us head inside. I'll be happy to get out of Suvarov's freezing temperatures and into some cover. Unfortunately, Andreja, you just have to hang out here in the cold. Or at least I thought she did. She went in. I thought he... Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, Andreja, let's trade gear.
Did you need me to carry something for you?
Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, since you're going to be out here doing nothing, you might as well carry my heavy stuff. And, you know, maybe, you know, walking around with all this heavy stuff will, I don't know, maybe it'll keep you warm. Yeah, maybe you could use it as a blanket. I don't remember picking up this weapon, but I've been using these two. I've got this sniper type rifle. I got a shotgun. I don't need that. We'll give it to her. Let's see, what else can I drop off with her? Not a whole lot, really. Resources will drop off all these resources here. Doot. Good job. Boy, she's strong, man. She can carry a lot of stuff. She really is. She's super strong. Let's see. Oh, this Heart of Mars thing. I don't need to be walking around with that. I'm not even sure why I am walking around with that, but that'll free up a lot of space for us to pick up more crap as we explore the lock. Okay, thanks, Andreja. I'll see you later.
Back to it then.
Yep. Here we go. ID card reader. This requires an ID card. Let's go in the lock. Retrieve waiting followers? What? Oh no, that's Andreja. Let's see here. Okay, continue exploring the lock. That's what we're gonna do.
It's hostile. Take it down. Pretty simple.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Kryx to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Okay. Mouth shut, eyes open. Random machinery found. Ooh. A store. Good lord, we have to unlock everything. Okay, let's see what's in here. Let's do that. And then, oh, that is not going to work. We got to undo it. Let's try this 3-er. That'll leave us with this. And then we've got this. Whoops. And then we got this. 144 credits. Distilled water and some sealants. Better than what we found in that master locked box outside. Ooh. Isotopic coolant. Digipick. Adaptive frame. Yeah, like we're not gonna loot. You're not the boss of me, Delgado. I'll do what I want.
These must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Oh, I hear it. Oh, more immature grillubas. Again, I'm gonna let them fight him. Why use my ammo? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. So right now our quest actually says secure the area. Okay, no new text though. Oh, they're coming for me. Can they reach me up here? I don't think they can. Look how many of them there are. Look, I wonder if they could die. Ooh, there's a level 25 dude. Oh, he's shooting stuff at me. Stop that. It hurts a little bit. I don't like it. Stop that. Oh, there's a ton of them over here, too. I'll lure him away. Oh, gosh, there are a bunch of them, aren't there? Oh, awesome. Come on, you losers. Fight them. Let's see here. Look at Delgado being backed into a corner. You're not even doing anything to him, Delgado. You're terrible. Look at that. Oh, now they're shooting at me. Fine. I'll use my good ammo. Wow, suddenly they're not moving around at all. Is my whole party dead? Where'd they go? Oh man, I didn't want to drop down here. I liked it better up there. Oh, he's angry. Listen to him. Okay, they've all taken a knee. Do I have to do everything myself? Ouch. There's at least one more. No, there's quite a few more if you look at my compass. Yeah, do some work, dude. You guys are terrible fighters. You're the worst. I thought I killed one back here. Oh, look. I found ourselves a UC guard with a trauma pack. Ooh. Ammo, a cred stick. Nice. Cool. Let's see, now what? Now it says, as we entered a particularly large area within the depths of the lock, we were assaulted by predatory life forms. They've all been taken care of, so I should see what other surprises Delgado has in store for us. Apparently I'm looking for something in these vital fluids because it's got the little magnifying glass next to the name. I'm not sure what it is that I'm looking for, but I'm getting an awful lot of it, so that's nice. Over here we found ourselves another body. A prisoner. Some ammo, some Neurajack, a weapon. This is kind of cool. All right. Let's see what Delgado has in mind. What do you want? I'll put my weapon away. How's that sound?
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah.
What do you mean?
Think about it, genius. We just unleashed hell on these things. You have any idea how far the sound of gunfire carries? Especially on a barren ice ball like this?
Okay. Sounds like someone needs to grow a pair.
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Oh, great. Now I gotta work with this guy. Delgado has noticed that we're locked into this initial area. He wants us to head up to a nearby control room to see if we can cancel the lockdown. Yeah, but first, we explore into the depository. What you doing over here? You look suspicious. Ooh, neat. Look at this weapon. Get out of my way. I'm going to pick this stuff up. We got some books here. We got some ammo. These super rare books. Prison scrubs. Okay. Don't need those. Some ramen. Let's eat it. Oh, no. We had some puncture wounds, apparently. I did not know that. Mercenary space helmet. I mean, I don't know. It looks cool. I'll take it. Gravaplast helmet? Doesn't really seem to have much value. My friend will be... Oh no! Another weapon case to unlock. Let's see, let's try this one. Well, that ain't gonna work. Okay, that one doesn't work on the outside. This one does. This one does too. If I do this one, that leaves me with... Holy mackerel, that didn't work either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. Okay, got 5 more. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Crud, man. Wow. Wow. I don't see any way in here. I got a 2 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I got 5 holes. Goodness gracious. So this one works, but leaves me with 4. Ah, here we go. There we go. There we go. We got it now. Let's see what's in here. A micro gun. Hey. Get out of here. It's mine. That's funny to me that he looks interested in it, though. I didn't open that for you. I opened it for me. Urban Slackware. Just some random stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. We are going to be super, super over encumbered before we get out of here, no doubt. And unfortunately, we don't have Andreja with us to help us. Helmet, food trays, prison scrubs, syringes. Okay. I guess, well, let's see what's over here. Oh, I don't think we can get into this room. Processing. Oh, we can. Let's check it out. Oh, no. Taking your stuff, dude. That sucks. Intercom. Whoa. Ooh, a computer. Solstice, cred sticks, helmet display. Oh, okay, let's unlock this. Let's see, we've got 4 here. 2 here. I won't have enough room for... There we go. We're in the outer ring. Get into this ring like this. And we're in. What do we get? A calibrated shockproof space helmet. Nah, I don't know. Some ammos. Some sealant. Some zero wire. Got a desktop digiframe still working after all these years. Let's see what's on the transfer area guard's workstation. Here's a message. Lock intra-prison message system. From Security Chief Sally Pritchard to Transfer Area Guard Station regarding prisoner arrival procedures. Please use this message as an addendum to the Lock Handbook Section 17, Arrivals. As of the receipt of this message, prisoner arrival procedures are to change as follows. 1. Confirm prisoner identity. Use DNA identikit and compare to pre-transmitted records. 2. Secure Type 6 leg and arm restraints. 3. Remove transfer restraints. 4. On-duty physician performs examination and administer full vaccine suite. 5. On-duty physician embeds subdermal tracking tag. 6. Transfer prisoner to intake area for assignments. Another message from Security Officer Kang Lim. I don't know. To all security staff regarding prisoner slang addendum. I was asked by Security Chief Pritchard to provide an addendum to the prisoner slang guide. If you have any questions, send a limbs to me and I'll respond as soon as possible. Day shift, life sentence. 24/7, life sentence without chance of parole. Airlocked, death sentence. Hit, prison sentence. Fire suit, prison jumpsuits, yellow. Coolant, prison-made alcohol. Grav jump, effect from taking illicit substances. Jettison, using the restroom. Here's another message. Also from Security Officer Lim to all security staff regarding this month's confiscated goods. Here's the list of this month's confiscated goods, which were found during incoming prisoner body cavity searches and are now locked in the evidence section. 5 handmade shivs of various types, 11 illicit substances of various types, 4 cred sticks, 2 data drives, both contained entertainment data, and 1 submachine gun disassembled. Remember, this was all found in body cavity searches. That's dedication. Or desperation. All right, folks, going to end this episode here. We'll hang out in this little office for a bit with our buddy. Hey, there's a cred stick. Don't know how I missed that. And there's a Trekker's Lance pack. We'll pick that up. Next episode, we will continue exploring. We'll go up and find a way to unlock some more doors. And we'll keep searching for the legacy of Kryx. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Man, I sure hope you had fun. If you did, why don't you let me know? Let me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.